2, 1.
Oh, God.
We're live.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, everybody.
What is going on, everybody?
As it.
We got a bunch of you in the chat already. Lots of people telling us where they're from.
There's a Vincent in the chat, but not my brother.
As always, guys, let us know if you can see us and hear us clearly. When I set up the live stream today, there was like an extra option that YouTube added, and I wasn't sure exactly what to pick for it. So hopefully you guys can see us and hear us okay.
I agree.
Let us know in the chat.
Australia.
And thank you, More Income, for sending us $1 already. That's very nice of you.
So nice.
James says it's his first live chat.
Welcome,
Nice.
welcome, all the new first-timers.
The Vincent says, I am your brother, Ali.
Texas TP said, "What's going on, guys?" in my best Ryan.
Yay.
And we immediately have 160 people watching, which is really cool. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate it.
We have Sean Oyer in the chat.
Sean.
We need to hang out soon, Sean.
Yeah, Sean texted me today, asked if we were at the warehouse, but we weren't there. I know. Sad days. Guys, as always, please hit the thumbs up button for us. It helps our videos out and tells us to make more videos like this. So we'd appreciate some thumbs ups.
Yay. And I finally posted another Ali Crust video today.
Yes.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
After this, I'm going to go and read on the comments.
Do you have the link for Allie's video?
I do, Ryan.
Wow, you're on top of that.
Callie, that's so sweet.
Here
Guys,
it is.
If you get the chance, go support Allie's channel. She has a crafting channel where she makes really cool stuff. Go.
I've done 4 videos.
She's done 4. She does about 4 videos a year.
Same.
Oh.
But they're really good. So if you like crafting videos, they're pretty sweet. Thank you, ChickRocker77 for the $1. Appreciate it. 242 people watching already,
Well,
guys. Thank you for being here. I think that tonight's show is going to be cool because it's probably one of my favorite subjects. You guys know that our motto that we live by is buy, sell, travel. And I know that we haven't been doing a lot of travel on our YouTube channel recently. And that's mainly because we've been grinding really hard for around the first half or so of this year. But we have a lot of kind of big vacations or trips coming up in the second half of the year.
Yeah.
So we wanted to talk to you guys about how we're able to travel and still make money while we travel, and kind of how we've set up our businesses to allow us to do that. We take off about 2 months a year just to go travel and explore. And while we take that 2 months off, if our income just stopped coming in, it would be a bad thing.
Yeah.
So we really had to set up our business to make sure that that didn't happen. And we figured that this would be a good time to kind of share what we do with you guys. And maybe you have some more ideas on the subject of how to travel and make money, but we'll share our thoughts with you guys.
I never have ideas unless they're for crafting.
I love your
knows
channel.
The answer.
Christine knows the answer. You have a Callie, that's how. That is.
It's so true. Christine also wants us to do Callie and Allie in the morning.
You guys need to do another Callie now.
Yeah.
What should we do, though?
Hashtag clone Callie. Yes.
I know.
Do you remember that one time we cloned you with
Yeah.
movie magic?
Felt weird.
If it's blurry, Maria P, maybe refresh it. It's definitely clear on our side, so maybe refresh your feed.
We're drinking kombucha.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Drinking
Costco,
kombucha.
for your kombucha.
Can I
This is
sniff
not
it?
a sponsored ad.
I
Although,
want to sniff it.
Sure.
no,
That's
they
good.
would never sponsor us.
Ginger
Let's
lemonade.
be real, they're Costco. They don't need to sponsor us. Callie loves to try new things that she
Pungent.
hates.
It's very good.
Stings the nostrils.
So we're actually going to our first trip we're going to Texas. I leave to Texas tomorrow. Allie's leaving a couple days later because her dad's having an operation. But we're both going to be in Austin, Texas for around a week. So like I said, I leave for that tomorrow. So I guess let's just kind of jump into how we do it, how we travel and still make money. And we'll go back in the past as well and talk to you guys about what we did before we had Awesome Callie as well, because I know a lot of people are in that situation as well.
James, these braces? Which braces? Did you read that from James?
No, what do you say?
Super chat. Started watching for the braces. Stayed for the content. I love your videos. Keep up the great work.
James likes braces.
These braces? On my face.
There's
So-
a neck brace.
The neck
Or your
brace.
neck brace. Yes.
So before we kind of get into the content of how to travel and make money, I think that one thing that I want to say because a lot of you guys that watch our channel, I would say the majority of you that watch our channel are resellers. And I think the one thing that I want to say is it is a good thing to take time off work. A lot of resellers are on this like grind 24/7. Gary Vee says to never stop grinding, which is nothing against Gary Vee. I love Gary Vee. But sometimes, guys, it's good to take a step back, take a break. We're not all like drive type personalities. It's very healthy. There's a lot of studies around taking it. If you take at least 2 weeks off a year, there's a lot of studies around like it's good for your heart. Your stress levels go down, lower risk for heart attacks. You guys can look them up. But if you're not taking at least 2 weeks off, you should really strive to do that because it's very healthy for you to do that. So that's the first thing, guys. Resellers need to take more time off. So, all right, let's go into my little notepad here.
I feel like I'm in a class today.
You feel like you're in a class?
Yeah, I
Do you
like
feel
it.
smart?
You like it?
Extra smart.
In today's class, we have 343 people.
Wow,
Imagine if it was like a
nice.
lecture hall. That's about the
gosh.
size of like a USF lecture hall, right? 340
Yeah,
people?
no, that's pretty average. I would say.
So what do you do when you go on vacation? We'll talk about eBay first. Obviously, the best solution, I think, with eBay is to have somebody ship your sales for you while you're gone. So to have somebody like a Callie or like a Ben to run your store for you, to ship your sales, to handle your returns, to handle offers, just to kind of run your eBay store for you. I know that's not realistic for a lot of people, but in the best case scenario, that would be the best way to go. If you can't do that, what we recommend doing with eBay is changing your handling time to X amount of days. So if you're going to be gone for 10 days, change your handling time to 10 days. Instead of switching on vacation mode, we don't recommend switching on vacation mode. We recommend just changing that handling time out because you get more orders, in our opinion. We've run tests on both, doing vacation mode, and then also just changing your handling time, and you get more sales by just doing the handling time. And then the cool thing about that is as you come closer to coming back home, you can put your handling time back to where it should be so that by the time you get back, it's back to 1 day handling time.
Right.
One thing that does help with that as well is if you have the time while you're on vacation and you see an order come in, sometimes it's good to have like a little stock note that you send to the buyer that just says, hey, I just want to make sure that you saw we are currently away. We have a 10-day handling time on your item is only going to be shipped on blah and blah date. That helps keep things in order. And most of the time the buyers are like, yeah, we saw that. No problem.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If I start to ramble, let me know. Sometimes I ramble.
No, it made sense.
That makes so much sense.
And then in between thoughts, we'll come back to the chat and try to answer you guys' questions as well.
People are asking about how can you bulk edit your handling time?
So you can edit your handling time in the bulk editor. So if you go into it in the top left-hand corner, you click on the options there and you can click on handling time. And then you have to do it. You can do it like 200 items at a time. Yeah. How long were you in the game before you could take a legit vacation and still keep the money flowing without concern? Very good question. I would say about a year in, we could decide, let's do that. That being said, we still made the time. Even though we didn't have the money flowing in without concern, we still, because we knew that it was good for us, it's healthy for us, we still made sure that we took vacation time.
True.
We're old and wise now. We're 30. I would say, when I was like 18, 19 years old, my goal was to start the next Facebook. And, I was grind 24/7, build companies, make as much money as I possibly can. And you get burned out. Even at a young age, you will get burned out doing that. So, yeah. Do you source while you travel for more income?
Sometimes. We love to go to thrift stores. So we find that when we travel, we do go to thrift stores because we're so curious what's in that area.
Do you pack less
Yep.
knowing you're going to?
Yeah. As an example, like we're flying Southwest. Southwest gives you 2 free checked bags. So I'm going to be taking, we're only going for a week. So I'm only going to take a few things and the rest of it will be filled with thrift store and garage sale stuff.
Yeah, I'm only going to pack my suitcase half. I'm
Yeah.
a really light packer already. And my clothes don't take up that much space. So I'm just going to make sure that it's like very little space in my suitcase so I can buy things.
Sometimes it actually makes more sense if you're traveling within like the US to thrift to where you are, pack up a box and ship it back home FedEx. Sometimes if you're flying like Spirit or something, it's going to be cheaper to do it that way than to pay the fee back to get, you know what I mean?
But we could
So-
always buy another bag at the thrift store
True.
and bring it with us because we have 2 free check
That's true,
bags
too.
because yay, Southwest.
Yeah, Southwest is awesome.
They really are.
And shout out to Aussie Thrifters. Thank you for the Aussie money.
Aussie.
The
Aussie,
Foldies,
Aussie.
mate.
Oi,
Oi.
oi, oi.
Thanks as always for your great content. You're very welcome. You're very welcome.
Derek says, "Does Callie ever get a vacation?" Yes, I'm going to Colorado next month.
Yay!
Hey, I'll be in Vail if anyone lives there and wants to come find me.
Yes. I'll be
Oh,
in
that's
Colorado at the end of July
Oh
in
snap!
Denver.
I might see you at the airport.
So
Yeah.
funny. What if you did? And Callie also, whenever her mom needs to go to like a doctor's
Yeah.
appointment, she needs a driver. We make sure that we take care of the business so that Callie has all
Mhm.
of that.
Yeah, that's definitely a good piece of advice. If you have people who work for you, sorry
Give them
guys,
freedom.
give them freedom. I mean, Callie knows if anything ever comes up, she's welcome to take time off, and we
And
understand
I
that.
appreciate it greatly.
Cool. You're welcome.
Yay.
You're welcome,
It
greatly.
keeps me here.
Are we going to do another Cram the Camry again? Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah, I want to.
Probably right before I get rid of the Camry, we'll do another like drive
road
it
trip.
hard, fill it up to the brim. How do you pay taxes? Is it done through eBay? No, we have a CPA who handles our taxes for us, which we would highly recommend. Find a local one, find a local CPA. And if you need, I would say if you need like tax advice, there's a guy, his name's Mark too. His website is notyourdadscpa.com. And he's very versed in like the reseller culture. He's worked with a lot of resellers. So he can probably point you in the right direction. But I would say definitely talk to a CPA.
And a quick happy birthday, Nick. It's his 53rd birthday.
Happy birthday, Nick. Cram the Tesla. That's right, Ben.
Cram the Tesla.
The next car will definitely be a Tesla.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, snap.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to see the Christmas light feature.
Yes. I can fit more in there because it's got a trunk and a frunk.
And a
front
front.
trunk.
Whoa.
Cram Allie's car. Oh, Christine, you're so funny.
That's like
Could
2
you
bags.
imagine cramming the...
It's like 3 t-shirts.
I cram mine Monday through Friday.
Oh, that's true.
Hey.
I remember you
Also-
sending me the picture, or last week you said the picture. Would you get 8 boxes and 2 totes in there?
Yeah.
Pretty
Amazing.
good.
I also
And
have
more,
16 totes in my
'cause
car,
there's
Callie.
appliances.
Mm.
You have what?
I have 16 totes in my car.
Nice.
Our tote
I need
bags?
those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have tote bags in my car.
Most of them have been shipped out. There's
Yes.
a couple left.
By the way, guys, thank you so much. Let's say that now. Thank you guys so much. The bag sold out in like 24 hours, which is pretty crazy. We're not going to reorder more of that exact same design, but we may in a couple months order more of a different design. So if you guys like the tote bags, let us know and we'll get some more.
Yay.
Sean Connery,
Sean
Connery.
thanks for the $5. All of the items you hunt for, which ones are the most fun for you to find and resell? Enjoy your vacation. Thank you.
Ooh.
It's a really cool question.
Toys.
Love that.
Toys?
I was
Yeah.
going to say toys.
I was going to say toys.
Well, I just think it's weird that you can find a toy that you wouldn't think is worth anything,
Mhm.
like that Buzz Lightyear toy, and then it sells
Right.
for what, like $30-$40?
Yep.
That was crazy.
Yep.
It's insane.
For sure. I like anything like 90s, anything from our childhood. Like I love video games, love finding N64 stuff. I love vintage t-shirts, obviously, but anything nostalgic, I absolutely love.
I love really ugly things that are old.
Really ugly things that are old. huh?
Yeah.
Like that paper mache Santa
Yeah.
thing.
I love old ugly things.
Extra ugly.
Hell yeah.
Because they're so unique.
Edwin says Ralli Roots merch is the next hype brand. Yeah. I'll know that it's a hype brand when I see it being resold on eBay.
How
Right?
funny would that be?
That would be awesome.
Limited supply.
That was so funny. All right, so let's go into the next little thing. I talked about a Cali is the best option, obviously. And then if you can't do that, to change your handling time to X amount of days. So what about Amazon? For those of you who sell on Amazon, or even for those of you who don't sell on Amazon, who want to start traveling, I think one of the best things to do if you want to start traveling is get into Amazon FBA. Because what you can do is you can take, I would say, the 2 to 3 weeks before you go on vacation and stock up on inventory, start labeling it, box it up into boxes for Amazon FBA. And then right before you leave, or really like a week before you leave, ship them off to the Amazon fulfillment centers. And then what happens is that while you're on vacation, those products are hitting the warehouses, getting inventoried, and then going live on Amazon, and you're starting to get sales. And then you usually, by the time you get back, you're going to get your first like 2-week payment from Amazon, which will kind of pay for the trip that you went on. Because that's the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is not so much to like make a ton of money while you're on vacation. It's more to sustain, pay for the trip, and then, you know, make it so that kind of like a paid vacation. Everybody wants a paid vacation, right? So if you can set up your business so that you're getting that paid vacation, that's the best of both worlds. Yes.
And you see, Bonafide's in the chat.
Bonafide Hustler, we'll see you.
We get to go get tacos together.
Yes.
Tacos.
Hopefully we can hit the lake too. That'd be sweet.
Go out on the boat.
Go out on the boat on Lake. What's the lake called? Travis?
Oh my gosh.
Austin Lake.
I think there's two.
What is the name of the lake?
I'll give you, Christine says, I'll give you $500,000 for a Cali.
But
Dang.
I don't know how many that is.
Okay.
I just put a bunch of zeros.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh my God. I love the 0.77.
Yes.
Christopher.
That's a big money. Lake Austin.
Lake Austin. Okay. Christopher Chatworth is also in our mentoring group. I've seen that name many times.
Yeah, I recognize that name.
Thanks for sending us the $20.77.
So
Appreciate that. Got my Ralli Roots bags. They were great and hold lots of items. Thanks. You're very welcome. Appreciate that. And thanks for all the interaction that you put into our mentoring group. For those of you who have been asking about, I'll just say it one time, about mentoring. This coming Friday, May 10th, we're going to send out emails at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then again, it's first come, first serve. So if you filled out a form on our website, you'll get an email from us Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then once the spots are gone, they're gone.
Yeah, spicy nuggets from Wendy's. I am very excited.
Goodness.
I have a problem with food.
Gone.
You didn't, man. I have a really
I don't go there that often.
My relationship with food it's rough. Like if it's in the house and I'm not supposed to eat it, I'm gonna eat it. But I'm good about not buying it. But when it's in the house, I don't want it to go to waste.
Hashtag feed Ali.
And I'm always hungry.
Jamie, thank you for the 99 cents. Appreciate that. 451 people watching, guys. That's awesome. Only 148 thumbs ups. If you guys can hit the thumbs up button for us, we would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. LQD Info, hello from Canada, one of our Canadian friends. Canada is one of the like international places that we've thrifted. We've gone thrifting in Canada, which it was very expensive. I'll say that compared to America, at least the places we went to.
Yeah.
So, and then we've also been to charity shops in the UK. We went to charity shops in Scotland and England and Ireland, and we actually found stuff.
Really good stuff.
Yeah. So it's one of the cool things about like, people ask all the time, like, can this business be done in other countries? And we've mentored people in Canada, the UK, and Australia. So if you're in one of those places, I know that it can definitely be done. I've also met people in other countries that don't even have like eBay, and they're able to still like make it work somehow. They can like drop ship to someone in America, and then someone in America can fulfill for them.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's very
that's
cool.
A true hustle.
If there's a will, there's a way. Chick Rocker 77, thank you for the $5. Just got the tote bag a little bit ago. It's awesome and whoa big. Nice. Thank you for signing it. Are you guys coming to Cali or Nevada this year?
Not this year.
I'm not sure. So I actually just got a text today. I haven't replied to him yet, but I got a text from Chris Lynn, Daily Refinement, and he said like, hey, would you guys be interested in coming out to California? We're thinking about doing this event with eBay. So I don't know. Maybe we will be out in Cali.
Because we're not going to be able to go to eBay Open. Ryan is going to a bachelor party
in Colorado.
And I can't go by myself because they would want me to do hard things that I can't do without Ryan. There's something in my eye.
Robert, thank you for the $2. Always great advice, and you're having fun doing it. Yeah, that's the other thing is that this is really, it's fun. It honestly is. Like,
it's super fun.
I give up.
Oh, are you okay? You want me to blow in your eye? Did that help?
So,
I know that, listen, Callie works really, really hard.
And she's trustworthy.
And she's trustworthy, but we still try to make it a fun environment.
It is.
Yeah. We just throw things at her.
I think that having Ben now as part of the team has kind of brought more fun to your environment as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because I'm not as alone all the time.
Right.
Oh.
Forever.
And I did dye my hair. I don't remember who asked, but
whoa.
There's a new color. I didn't like the red. Like a couple of days I liked it, and then every once in a while someone said I looked like Ariel, and I was just like, oh, please give me more now. and then I just didn't like it anymore because my hair was red before I dyed it, and I didn't want it red again. So I tried to make the red fade, and then I put pink on top.
I think the purple's still my favorite.
Does it look pink?
But whoa, yes, it does look pink. I like the pink. That's
Pink's
neat.
like it's just a different shade of red.
Wait, what?
Yeah, red's my favorite color, but I'm bored of my hair being red. It got old, you know?
Fair.
I like the purple though.
Fair.
Man, when she bleached it that first time, though, I could have just made it lavender because it was light enough.
Lavender.
People
love the purple.
Love the purple. I know. I prefer the purple. But it's summer.
So
I'm going to tell fortunes.
So what other like travel tips or travel hacks or anything like that can we give to people?
For traveling?
Yeah, for traveling or like how to, again, make money. One thing that you could do is vlog it. You could start a YouTube channel and start. I mean, there's a ton of travel vloggers, obviously. But if you could build up like a little subscriber base, you could monetize your channel and you could at least start to make a little bit of income. We know the Duns, Chris and Nikki, they traveled the world and they vlogged some of it. And I know for a fact that part of their journey, they would get like sponsorship deals with some people, and they would, I don't know if they got paid, but I know that like some of the activities that they did were basically free because they had a big YouTube channel.
Right.
So that's definitely one thing you could do. Yeah.
See, Alejandro says, I think you look hotter in red.
Ooh.
Woo.
Live streams, Allie hasn't mentioned her hair. Zero.
Oh man, I need to not talk about my hair ever again.
No. Oh,
it's hard. It's hard not to, because there's always like a comment asking about it, so that I have to answer it.
Of course.
And then also, you know, any comment that isn't like work related or business or serious, I love those. Those questions.
Yes.
Those are my favorites.
Marjorie needs a Rolo printer.
Yes. Oh, let's talk about the giveaway. So that giveaway, oh my gosh, I think we're up to like 3-point-something thousand comments.
What?
Which is a lot. Yes. There's a lot of entries in that giveaway. I'm excited to give it away. We will more than likely give it away. Give it away now. We'll more than likely give it away in a few days. We'll go live. We'll go live and do it live so that everybody can see us actually doing it and we can't cheat.
Everyone wants to see my hair. Okay, at 8:40, I'll show my hair.
Oh, nice.
Same.
Patty's.
Callie's so beautiful with their hair down. I mean, you're beautiful with it up too, but Callie does have really good hair. Although I was trying to convince her to get dreads.
I would dread my hair. I just need someone to come over and do it.
You should dread your hair. You look good with dreads.
You really should dread your hair.
Pat D72, thanks for the Ben cereal, $2.
Yes, I love that.
Yes, thank you, Bob, for hitting the thumbs up button. Appreciate it. Red Hot Chili Peppers reference. Yeah, I mean, I can say Red Hot Chili Peppers references because I have a quote tattooed on my body.
Like to the moon if I have to crawl.
Name what song it's from.
Sibbity bop bow.
Do you know?
What? What was the question I was reading?
What song is the lyric? I'll make it to the moon if I have to crawl from. Not you guys. I was asking them.
Oh.
Yeah, Ben got it.
Ben,
you ain't got no hair to dread.
I haven't heard these ones yet tonight, but I think there should be a drinking game associated with it during your lives. Yes, these ones.
That should be the next merch.
Right, so some people do want more totes. Sure. I'll do a different design if we do get more totes. Okay. I could do a different color, but the reason I liked black, even though it would get like dusty if you put it on the ground, you can't stain black. You can just throw it in the washing machine. And we said the max weight was what on the website, like 15 to 20 pounds.
15, 20 pounds.
I'm pretty sure people are putting more weight in them than that because somebody sent us a picture of all their packages in it. I don't know if they're going to rip or not, but if the seam were to come detached, the fabric is canvas and it's incredibly thick, so you could just re-sew it. So if you do put 30 pounds in it and it breaks open, you can fix it. But I don't know. I don't know if it can hold 30 pounds, but we could experiment with bowling balls.
Oh my
just
gosh.
Kidding, I don't have
How much is the bowl weigh?
The Bulldog?
Yeah.
She's 24, 25 pounds.
Put her in there.
Yeah.
I could definitely hold Mochi.
She'd be fine.
She would hate it though.
Oh.
She'd be mad.
Ben, no, Ben. Absolutely not. How can we boost the chance of winning? The roller printer? You can't. It's going to be completely random. We'll do a random like name generator on. Yeah. Click go. It automatically eliminates any double entries. So if you commented more than once, doesn't matter. And it just chooses someone at random. That's the fairest way to do it, I guess.
Yeah. It's a website you found, right?
Yeah, there's a website that does it.
Do we have to pay the
Nope.
website? Oh, wow. That's cool. I thought we were going to have to pay like $10 and it would just like do all that work for us.
We're good.
And I was happy to do it. I was just,
Swift Seller, first time tuning into a live chat. Thank you so much. We have 505 people watching.
Whoa.
Very cool. Ryan, what happened to the thumbs up you bought from Goodwill? Oh, it's over there.
Oh, we should put it in the background.
We should.
Oh, my legs. Ow.
So Allie's cousin was staying with us this past weekend, and she's been doing this workout. It's that Center app.
Yep, CENTR.
The Hemsworth brother, what's his name?
Chris
Hemsworth. It's like his trainers and stuff made an app that like does workouts and like tells you diets and stuff. Really, really cool. We did a workout with her and we're like destroyed. There's this one trainer on there called Darolk, and his workouts are insane.
Yeah, and we did the advanced, which was, it's basically what intermediate is, but with like explosive parts at the end. So, and I was very unfamiliar with any of what he wants you to do anyways. So it was pretty tough, but I think that you should get the app.
I like it.
And we can do it together a couple times a week.
Rag 1602, we're not going to be at eBay Open this year. I have a really good friend's bachelor party that I'm going to at the same time. Didn't work out. So we'll probably be there next year. This year we won't be there.
I'm going to use my price stack.
Oh, cool.
These
Curtis.
are available on our store.
On our eBay store. Chris says, I want a GoPro from Cincinnati Picker. He used a randomized pick. That's cool. Yeah. So we'll be doing the same thing. Yeah.
TI calculators. Yes.
For sure.
Always.
Yeah. We've sold probably 100 of those things. They sell very, very well and very, very fast on eBay and on Amazon. I know people who flip them from eBay to Amazon sometimes. So yeah.
Let's see.
Joan says, I sent out my first small shipment to Amazon, but it seemed to be having trouble finding products I'm not restricted on. Any tips? Is that my phone?
Wow. I get in trouble when my stuff dings.
Did you guys even hear that?
Was that your phone?
Nope. I'm on airplane mode.
Sorry. Yeah, I mean, listen, when you first start on Amazon, you're going to be restricted on most things. You're going to be restricted on most brands. As you build your store up, as you get more sales, and as you're on the platform longer, there's more chance that you're going to get ungated on certain things. Sometimes it just happens, like you'll just get ungated. Sometimes you'll like scan something and it'll say request to be ungated. And if you click on it, you'll get unrestricted. But most of the time, what you have to do is work with an authorized distributor or an authorized wholesaler, get legitimate invoices from them, send them into Amazon, and that's how you get ungated in certain categories. It's hard work, honestly. Amazon, I think, is harder to build than eBay, but once you get it going, it's easier to maintain. Yeah. Pat App, thank you for the $2. Should I buy inventory at the same pace in Q2? Yeah, I don't see why not. You may just want to buy a different kind of inventory for Q2. You may want to focus on more summer stuff, more t-shirts and hats if you're in the fashion industry. Shoes are always good year round. Electronics, obviously, always good year round. The only time that we up our inventory buying heavily is in Q3 so that we have stacked amount of inventory going into Q4. Because Q4, I would say we probably do 40% of our business for the year.
And more people are shopping online, and Amazon's prices are going up, right? Because people are restricted. So I think it is driving more traffic to eBay.
Yes.
Because everyone who wouldn't shop online before started shopping online with Amazon. Now they're comfortable with Amazon, and now they're searching on Google for things, and eBay listings are popping up, you know?
Oh,
so
for sure.
A lot of people also would never buy clothes online, but then they started buying probably from Poshmark. So now they're looking on eBay because eBay has more inventory.
Also,
very interesting.
That's a good point, because that's a good reason to make sure that you're like optimizing your listings in the right way. Because if you're pricing your items right and your titles are good and your descriptions are right, you'll pop up in Google Shopping. So when people are just Googling something, looking for a price on something, eBay listings do pop up in Google Shopping. So
yeah, I notice that all the time when I'm trying to create titles for things and I'm Googling different patterns and stuff. Listings pop up.
Yeah.
A lot of times when I'm just looking for things on Google, eBay listings pop up.
Yep.
which is crazy. So that is good to know that eBay is putting money into SEO.
Yeah.
You know, it's cool.
Does Amazon honor government warehouse surplus receipts? Absolutely not. No. So you cannot use liquidation receipts. You cannot buy from like a liquidation warehouse. You can't buy an Amazon return pallet and use that invoice to get ungated. You cannot do that. I've never said you can do that. You cannot do that. I had someone like call me out and say that I said that. I've never said that. Absolutely not. No. Keep the questions coming, guys.
Can you say hi to me? Hello, Janice.
Hello.
Jamie, $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. You ever go to thrift outlets, $1.29 a pound? We have not been. We call them the bins. They might be something else somewhere else, but they are Goodwills, I guess, just excess inventory or inventory that hasn't sold. And I know people do really well on them sometimes. Ben goes to them. Sometimes Ben finds good things, and they're worth it, especially if you don't have, you know, something in your area, or if you just want to get like a mass amount of things. But where we are with our business model,
Hi, Terry.
It's not, I don't think it's for us, but I think if you're beginning, it's definitely something you should consider.
Sure. We like the bins. I think the bins are great for if you have like not a lot of capital when you're trying to get going into reselling. I think the bins are awesome. Where we are now, it's just messy. So that's the other reason why we don't like to do storage units, is because it's messy. It's messy work. Like we can buy wholesale and we can buy exactly what we know that we're going to get, and we know the return we're going to get on our money. We still like to thrift because it's fun. We still like to go to garage sales because it's fun. We don't typically find storage unit auctions and the bins fun. Like we just don't. But yeah.
But can we go? Just
we can still go.
Yeah, we're not allowed to film in there like at all. They're super strict
I will
about
wear a
everything.
GoPro chest
Perfect.
mount. I don't care.
You know what other video we still have to do? The cat romper video.
Oh, we should just do the bins.
So
cat rompers.
God.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. That cat romper came in and I put it on. I look great.
Ryan was like,
"Do you?
No, you have no idea." Ryan put it on.
I might just wear this.
What? He was like, "Do you like look at me right now? I look amazing."
It was shameful.
It was so funny. I've never seen anyone react putting some like an article of clothing on the way Ryan did.
Like you felt good in it.
I felt great in it.
Ryan was like, "I look like a romper gone."
Like they should use me on their website to sell that romper.
Like,
Ooh, it was like your body was made for that romper.
Joshua Davidson has a fun question. He says, "Dream vacation?" ?
Oh, I want to go to Bora Bora, but I also want to stay in one of the huts over the water.
Like Maldives?
Yeah.
Maldives?
And then also, you know what I want to do? Just like on a tangent, I want to do the hot air balloon festival.
Oh, in
that would be cool.
New Mexico? Arizona?
I think it's New Mexico or Arizona.
Cali, dream vacation?
I would love to do that.
Just vacationing in general somewhere out of the country would be fun.
Cool.
Because I've never done that.
Have you never been out of the country?
I've only been on a cruise to the Bahamas.
We should
Wait, what?
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count.
All right,
been out of the country?
I've never had a passport.
Wait. All right, we're gonna make this a goal for you.
I want to go to Australia.
Well, that's a
Australia?
big. That's a hefty.
Can you
that's
just
a
pick
hefty.
another country?
That's a hefty.
South Africa.
Dang.
All right, we
Wow.
can do that. Allie's never been to South Africa.
I haven't been to South Africa either.
Take us to your
Arm.
roots.
I just moved my arm funny and it hurt.
Oh.
I don't know if it still hurts, but it feels like it still might hurt. So I'm gonna keep rubbing it.
My dream vacation would be anywhere where I can do something crazy. I want to go. Yeah, kind of like I want to go bungee jump at like the highest bungee jump point or something like that. You know what I mean?
My pants.
Yeah. Or somewhere where whenever I go on vacation, I love to like go see the country and stuff. But every time we go, I have to try to experience something crazy while we're there. You know what I mean?
I want to go to a lantern
it like
festival.
burns into my.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that would be. Oh, I've always wanted to like float the lanterns.
Like the Chinese lanterns, super cool.
It's so horrible for the environment.
It's really bad for the environment.
I know.
Miss save the environment with the tote bags.
Yep. That's touche.
Wendy, thank you for the 577 super chat. I'm FBA sourcing on the road this summer in my van with laptop and mobile printer.
Whoa.
Very cool. Drop off boxes at Staples. So excited for the adventures ahead. Very
That's
cool.
Cool.
Very cool. There's a guy on Instagram. His name is, or his account name is Secondhand Swagger, I believe is his name. And he like goes on same thing. They go on road trips, source stuff for Amazon, pack it up and ship from Staples. So he might be a good account to follow.
Cool.
Yeah. Do you have a winning Derby horse? And if you don't, maybe then you did. I don't. I honestly didn't even know the Kentucky Derby was going on until I went on Facebook and my friends are there and they're like all dressed up in these crazy suits. God. So it's like, oh, I guess the Derby.
Let's just go with Secretariat because of Ariat.
Yeah. Nice. Scott says South African biltong is the best. Absolutely.
Agreed. I am wearing LuLaRoe right now. I love these Irma tops. Mm-hmm. They show your sports bra though, but I guess it's okay because it's like
a look. Yeah.
You just gotta like pull it over more.
OMG, you just lost points on the gymnastics mat. Anyone get that reference?
No.
It's from some movie. Stick It?
Okay.
No,
that is like an obscure gymnastics movie.
When she did that, I remembered that one scene.
Somebody asked a good question about selling dance. I don't remember that. Video games? Did you see it?
Nope.
He asked if we like selling old or new video games and which sell better. I think it just depends on retro games seem to always do really well, unless obviously they're not high demand or not very desirable for like the supply. But like DK and GoldenEye and Snowboard Kids, those are all amazing ones. Mm-hmm. And of course, if it's new and sealed, that's insane. And that would be the coolest thing ever to find, right? Mm-hmm. But when it comes to new games, they have to be like really new or like really old.
Yeah.
And by really old, not like old in age-wise, but just old in generations of console-wise. You know, so. But video games are amazing. They're really easy to sell. Video games.
They sell very fast and usually they are super cheap to ship as well.
Like the easiest listening in the world, right?
Super quick.
Maria says 550 people watching, only 239 thumbs ups. Come on, guys, give me love.
I'm gonna show them her.
Did you not see it? Oh wait, it looks weird that way.
Vicky and I will be twinsies.
Nice. We have, guys, it's only 8:36. So whatever questions you have, feel free to put them in the chat and we will do our best to answer them.
I feel like a lot of people are excited to see my hair.
Meg Gardner, love the channel, guys. Been a long time subscriber. How do you have a check mark? Are you like a big YouTuber?
Yeah, what does a check mark mean?
Like a verified account, verified YouTube account. That's pretty cool. Thanks for watching. Appreciate. Should I use a UPS store address when I first start selling? That's a good question.
We didn't.
We didn't. We only started using the UPS store address when we went public with our store on YouTube, and we didn't really want people knowing our home address. So, I mean, it's up to you. The cool thing about the UPS store address is that you can use that address to register a business. So let's say you're doing things by yourself right now, and then you decide, I want to make myself an LLC. You can use that address because it's a physical address to register your business. So that's one way you can do things as well.
Did you see this question by Derek? Ryan, Allie, and Callie, what's your dream car?
Oh, I'm gonna get mine soon.
Yeah, I mean, I just want a car that will take me places and I don't have to physically do the driving.
Yeah,
that would just be my dream.
An autonomous car.
Yeah, fully autonomous.
I don't think I have a dream car.
Electric.
No.
Because it's cheaper than gas.
I want the new VW bus.
Oh, it does look cool.
Right?
It does look cool.
I want that.
Actually, I think my dream car is probably like a fully resto modded like 50s Ford truck.
Yeah. I'm not really a car person.
Super cool, old school.
So that's for me, like cars they're not like pleasure for me. They're just function.
Right.
For me. Our home is like pleasure. A lot of people's homes, it just functions as like, this is where I go to sleep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm more of like this is my home person. I don't really care when it comes to a car, but
true.
I love my meatball.
I love cars. I've always wanted an Aston Martin, and I'm getting a Tesla.
Wow.
Why would you do merchant fulfilled versus FBA? So sometimes we'll do merchant fulfilled with like larger products that aren't super low sales ranks. So we don't know how fast they're going to sell, or we think they're going to sell slower. So we don't want to send in like 100 units of a big product and get Amazon storage fees. So instead of doing that, we'll keep it merchant fulfilled And then when each one sells, we can ship it out. Which brings me to another point. For those of you who are Amazon sellers, when you are going on vacation, you have to make sure, if you don't have someone to fulfill your merchant fulfilled orders, you have to make sure that you're changing the quantity to 0. Otherwise, you're going to get merchant fulfilled sales while you're on vacation, and you're not going to be able to fulfill them in the same way as you would with eBay. Amazon is way stricter, by the way. So like if you don't fulfill orders as a merchant fulfilled account, Amazon will shut your account down, and then you won't even be able to get another account. So they don't care. I've seen people with $1 million Amazon accounts get shut down for not fulfilling orders. So make sure you fulfill.
Look at the MI Gardener guy. Wait, go back.
MI Gardner, thanks for the $5. Appreciate it.
He has a huge account.
Yeah,
Where?
It's huge.
Whoa, 418,000 subscribers.
Looks like Eric. For a second, I thought you were looking at Eric.
Oh, cool. You're a gardener.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh my God, can you help me garden my front yard?
Please help Allie garden.
Please,
He'll
for
come
the
make a
love of
video.
dogs.
I wonder where he's located.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
I need help.
Oh my gosh, look, 450,000 subscribes. We should collab and get you guys a garden just for your help getting us into the eBay game.
Wait.
Done deal. That would be so cool.
Yes.
My mom wants one too.
Yes, we can go set that up. That's awesome. Everybody go. I'm going to have to go subscribe. That's awesome.
I'm going to subscribe because I need gardening too.
Yes.
Like
People are saying hair unveils.
Oh, shoot.
What'd you say? Oh, shoot.
Kabam.
Oh snap! We got
It's like really hot.
another
pink.
verified. Cheryl Ross is
Whoa.
verified too.
Sharon Ross says I'm verified too, but only because my full-time career is in digital marketing and I applied for it in the early days. I'm not a YouTuber at all. I love you guys. That's awesome. Cheryl, help us get verified.
I put some lavender in the bottom.
I think you have to have 100,000 now to get verified.
What do you guys
I don't know
think?
the rules of
Oh, I didn't. Whoa,
I like
babe, that is
that.
pink.
That looks like Crimson Obsession.
I like that a lot more.
Oh, it's Berry Blast.
Is it? I was wrong.
I like it a lot more than the red.
That's berry
Right?
blast?
Yeah.
It smells so good. Do you like the purple?
I like the
Instead of it just being
ombre
all pink?
effect. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
ombre.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Ryan, you need to match Allie's hair one time. It'd be really easy for me to put color in my hair because
just
it's
the
already
tips.
light.
Ryan said I could put a streak in.
Yeah, I don't
So
care.
there's my hair,
could do it.
guys.
Pink.
Hi guys, what do you think the next big platform is going to look like? What a cool question. I'm assuming you mean like the next big reselling platform. I think that platforms are going to start going the way of StockX. If you look at StockX, the app and the website, it is so clean. It's so professionally done. I think that is the future of reselling, is looking at reselling, looking at items as like stock commodities instead of I have an item I want to sell it, like a garage sale. That side, I mean, it's really cool. So I think that the market's going to start going that way. Ben Hawk, thank you for the $5.
That's
Appreciate it.
interesting.
Got a trademark violation. eBay 7-day suspension for selling an aftermarket Whirlpool refrigerator filter. Tried to dispute but got declined. Yeah, so Whirlpool may have if Whirlpool's on the Vero list and you're selling an aftermarket refrigerator filter, they may say, okay, there's harmful stuff in that generic filter. Because filters, water is going through them, right? So if there's lead in it or something, obviously they don't want that product being sold. So Whirlpool probably has a partnership with eBay where they go, any generic filter isn't supposed to be sold. So that's probably why. Just write it out. I mean, if anybody, we've had suspensions too. Okay, so if you get a suspension, what you should be doing is drafting items during your suspension so that as soon as it's off, you can just make them go live and start listing. That'll boost your account back up.
So many super chats coming in.
Whoa.
Whoa. Harry Tornado, thanks for the $5. Everyone smash that like button.
Smash it.
Smash it. He's a great dude. Everybody should go follow him on Instagram as well. Harry Tornado.
He seems really nice.
And he made our new bumper intro. Did I tell you that?
I saw it. I think.
The new one that's like diddly diddly
Yeah.
diddly. Legendary Tracks, thank you for the $5. Thanks for all the content. Finally quit my soul-draining 9 to 5. Thanks to you guys. Wow, man, that gave me goosebumps, guys. That's so
amazing
cool.
that we could do that for somebody.
Love it.
Wow.
Just Miss C, thanks for the $2. With free shipping, do you ship priority mail? Depends. So when we do free shipping, we're shipping in a variety of ways. So a lot of it is first class. If it's under 16 ounces, we're shipping first class. If it's over that, we'll look at FedEx, we'll look at pirate ship, and we'll ship the cheapest way. So most of the time when we're listing, we're doing either first class or standard shipping. And then when the buyer buys that, then we'll choose the shipping option ourselves. So a lot of the time the buyer is getting the item faster than they expected, which also gives us great feedback.
Sure.
Whoa, lots of super chats. 649 people watching.
Whoa.
Wow. Guys, please hit the thumbs up button. We'd appreciate it. ETX Gamer, thanks for the $5. Love watching your videos. I've learned so much from y'all. Hopefully by the summer, I'll be selling full time. Keep it up, guys.
Yeah, seriously. You got this.
I love hearing from people who like went part-time, then went full-time. It's a big jump, but it's so cool to see like that transition, people from part-time to full-time.
Yeah. And somebody asked, how do we keep from getting burnt out? And I think we just try to keep our schedules unique and mix it up. And we don't put ourselves on like a really strict regimen, although really strict regimens work very well, especially in the beginning, whenever you need to figure out what works best for you and how to make your business like super efficient, like a well-oiled machine. But I think we just always try to mix it up and try to do new things. Like we'll go mountain biking during the week, and sometimes, you know, we'll just stay at home and work from home, or sometimes we'll go to the office and work at the office all day.
Do you think like having like a kind of routine, but then doing different things in that routine? Yeah,
that works too. You just got to figure out what works best for you, because everybody is so different.
Right.
So if something works for somebody else, try it, see if it works for you.
And take time off. Like I said at the beginning of this video, take at least 2 weeks off a year. Healthy for you.
Yeah, and you really do need to put your health in a priority, because like you're making your life better for yourself, but if you keel over, you know, from sickness, that's, like do healthy things.
Drink it.
Be healthy. Consider exercise, you know?
No, it's good.
Like it smells like you're not supposed to drink it.
Yeah, but just do
it.
Like when you smell milk and you're like, nope, shouldn't drink that.
It smells so zesty and so good.
Aussie Reseller, thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. Carlos, thank you for the $1. Appreciate it. And again, Carlos, thank you for the $1. Joshua, thank you for the $2 Canadian dollars. Best way to use Instagram to sell items. Really interesting question. So I think the first thing about Instagram that you need to do is build your accounts the right way in the right community. So a really good example of this is my younger brother, Ben. So Ben said, I want to really focus on the vintage t-shirt community. And he started like liking pictures, leaving comments, getting into other vintage t-shirts into the scene, right? And he gradually built his account up. The worst thing you can do is go and like buy fake followers or something like that. Don't do that. Don't go spam people's accounts. Don't, you know, just get a bot that likes a bunch of stuff. Build it organically, build it the right way, and engage people. Like if you get a comment on one of your pictures on Instagram, comment back, engage with that person, show them that you are a real person, you care. And then once you have that community built up, then you can start selling to them. Yeah. So you don't want to sell to them for, I mean, geez, we built our Instagram for over a year before we even said, hey, buy our stuff or check out our eBay or anything like that. We just said, here is free information to you guys. Here's helpful. Same with YouTube, you know, we don't monitor. We didn't take on sponsors on YouTube until a year and a half in. And
until we realized that the sponsors could actually help our audience, I guess you would say, and our subscribers. So like Rollo, you know, them using you without us knowing, and then somebody telling us a couple of times, and then you actually got a screenshot and you're like, what is this?
Luckily, we actually did use the product. You do use the product.
Yeah, and you use the product, and we knew it was a great product, and we were like, I mean,
if it was Dymo, I would have been mad.
Yeah, but oh my God, But you told them, you're like, I want a printer to give away. Yeah. And they said, okay. Probably didn't want to get sued, let's be real. But it was really awesome that they were like, yeah, we would love to do that. So
yeah,
now we can give a printer away. That's helping somebody.
But like, try your best to give as much as you can before you start selling. That's my advice with any social media tool. Hustle Cache, thanks for the $5. Someone on eBay paid with PayPal check. Check failed a week later. Luckily, I did not send the item. Really good piece of advice there, guys. If you ever get paid with an e-check, make sure that it clears on PayPal before you ship the item on eBay. I've seen sometimes people say, I've seen sometimes people on eBay, they'll show me that it says ship the item when the check hasn't cleared on PayPal.
Weird.
You need to make sure that that it clears first before you ship the item on eBay. Yeah.
Scary.
It's weird that it would show on eBay to ship it.
It shouldn't, but I've seen it happen before.
Yeah,
so.
And especially because you're going to get a ding if you ship it late.
Yeah. Have you guys thought of using Mercari or Poshmark? Absolutely.
Yeah, all the time we think about it.
Yeah. We just don't have the time, to be honest with you. We sell on the two main big platforms, eBay and Amazon. We also have a decent sized wholesale business. We also mentor people. We also trade stocks, make YouTube videos. Like we're kind of all over the place. So we need to make sure that we're focusing on the right avenues. I will tell you that we have a past mentoring student who is killing it with shoes on Poshmark. And he's like been reaching out to me saying, we need to sit down and talk about Poshmark because I'm crushing it. So I think that if we get into another platform soon, it'll be Poshmark. Yeah.
We definitely need to do shoes on Poshmark. I've been saying for a year we need to do it. And then our student was telling us about his success. And I was like, man, I knew it. I knew a year ago that this is something we should be doing, but we're just doing so much. So
Caroline, no, we're not sick. We just like to drink kombucha. It's probiotic. It's good for your gut. Yep.
Yeah. Because humans used to eat a lot of fermented food because before we had refrigeration, they had to ferment food. So it's really good for you.
Kelly, eat more. What about kimchi? You like kimchi? Thank you for the $2, lady. Are all Pearl Snap shirts vintage? No, definitely not. Most are probably not vintage. There's other ways to tell, like by the tag. A lot of the times, like made in the USA ones are going to be vintage, but most Pearl Snap shirts are not vintage. They're still being made now.
Yeah, Ben's doing a giveaway when he hits 2,000 followers, so go follow him.
Dope.
You can win something.
No, nobody follow Ben.
656 people
Just
watching.
kidding,
Everybody hit the thumbs up button for us. We would appreciate it.
Oh, look, and that's really sweet. We changed Kiss's life.
Read it. What's it say?
Okay. Story for the future. I would like to be with my partner when we share it. Catching your live stream while we are both at home is something we are planning. You've changed our lives, guys.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
really
awesome.
Cool. Man.
M.I. Gardner says, love kombucha. We make our own, and it's amazing. That's awesome.
I want to make kombucha. I was making kefir water, but then my kefirs got kind of like old and decrepit because I wasn't changing the water often enough. So now that summer is back and our house will be warmer, we'll start making it again.
Daily Debt-Free Journey, love the name. If you're shipping FedEx Smart Post, do you drop packages at FedEx or at USPS?
Crack.
Did they say FedEx Smart Post?
Yeah.
FedEx. Oh, same with home delivery.
Whoa, this chat's going fast, guys. If we miss your question, by the way, we apologize. There's 600, almost 700 people watching. So just ask it again, and we'll try to get to it. Chick Rocker 77, thank you for the $5.
Love that name.
It's a good name. I think you guys said don't accept offers that are more than asking price. Possible scam. Had one offer the other day and I declined. Good. It may not be a scam if it's let's say it's an auction item and you have the starting price at $9.99 and you have the best offer set at $99 and someone offers $80. Obviously, yes, that could be a real offer. It probably is a real offer. But if you have a fixed price item listed for $99 and someone offers $150, 100% that's a scam. It's one that is going around right now. They're targeting new eBay accounts. I'm probably going to do like a public service announcement type video on it because it is definitely like, it's a scam I keep hearing about
multiple
all
students
the time.
Have messaged us about it and we were like immediately don't.
It is a scam.
Yeah.
Yes.
Watch out.
M.I. Gardner, thank you for sharing the YouTube ad revenue love.
Nice.
Took a class where the guy said he goes to Savos and buys anything that is clothing item in great condition, regardless of brand, sell everything for the same amount as a markup, regardless of comps. I wouldn't listen to that guy.
That is strange.
Yeah, that's strange.
Like for how cheap though, like $1?
It's a lot of work to break even.
There's new like Walmart clothing in these stores, and
that's
I would say no.
not that Walmart clothing's bad, but
but the resale value on it's not where it needs to be for the time it takes to take the photos of the item, list the item, store the item, and then ship the item. Like there's a lot involved with selling online, right?
Especially with clothing.
So especially with clothing.
He said it's better than looking for prices and brands. Does this work? No, definitely not. You want to look for brand. The brand is definitely like the biggest part, especially with clothing. I know a guy. Now that being said, I know a guy who sells exclusively on Amazon. He does a lot of online arbitrage, and he makes all of his margin on credit card points and Ebates. So he doesn't care if he breaks even on the item because he's making 5 to 8% on the money. So he's using his credit card power to fund his business. So if he makes, if he does $2 to $3 million in sales, he might be only making 8% of that 2 to 3 million, which is still a couple $100,000, right? So
it's clever.
It is clever, but it's super risky, super risky. But no, I mean, going into a store, you want to look at the brands first.
That's a good question.
Let me say this really quick.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daniel, for the $1 super chat. Really appreciate that. Go for it.
And Susie asks, how many tattoos do you both have and which one is your favorite? I only have 2, but they're large. This one is my newer one, so it's my favorite because it's my newer one.
It's Pokemon's.
Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em all.
So how many does this count as?
27.
This was 27.
How many hours worth of tattoos do you have?
This was 27 hours.
Was it really?
Yes.
And I said 27?
Yeah.
So let's go with 27.
Yeah, this is 27 hours total of tattooing. This one was, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, I think. This one total, maybe 4 or 5 hours as well. Like an hour and a half. And then I have a lot more. I don't know, probably many.
Which one's your fave?
Oh, which is my fave? Probably this one.
It's so funny.
I have it too, right on my t-shirt.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, I think my favorite part of my tattoo is this right here. I have right down here, I have a little yellow submarine.
Yellow submarine.
I love that.
I have 3 tattoos and they're all my favorite except for one that I want to get covered.
Oh, you have a cool I said seahorse.
Seahorse. It's a turtle.
It's a turtle.
Turtle.
Oh, Ben's yelling, where's the bulldog? I didn't realize the time.
Whoa,
wow.
Look at the time.
That went fast.
That went quick.
Guys,
does the time fly?
Thank you for hanging out with us for an hour.
Yeah, wow. Sorry.
Appreciate that.
And my legs.
Again, guys, everybody asking about the mentoring program, emails go out this Friday, May 10th at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And then it's first come, first serve, first 75 people to sign up. And then after that, I pull the buy now button off the website. Alejandro, I want to buy some of your wholesale items. We only sell wholesale to our mentoring students. Kelly never got the fist bump tattoo.
I didn't.
What if I pay for it?
Okay. Well, I was thinking when I get my half sleeve, it's kind of going to be like beach themed with sand, and I want the fist bump to kind of be like a drawing in the sand, so it's kind of like like a hidden tattoo.
Why won't you jump up?
You know,
that'd be awesome.
In case you guys ever fire me, I can just put sand over it.
It's just sand.
It's just sand.
Here's the bulldog.
The bulldog after all.
Here's the
dog.
She's a good. Oh, she's full. She must have eaten.
She drank a lot of water too. Just
you need to go potty.
She probably does.
Kyle, is it worth signing up for the mentoring program if you're just starting out? Yeah. So we walk you through everything from creating accounts to buying wholesale. So if you're making more than a couple $100,000 a year already online, then I would say it's not worth it. It's not really geared towards that $1 million, $500,000 plus person. But if you're doing under that, it would be worth it. Johnny says, love the dog. Yeah, she's a good
bulldog.
Anastopoulos.
More income, $2 for Mochi and paw prints. I love the paw prints emojis.
The paw prints. Oh, look, she just wants to give you all the kisses.
That noise is some ASMR going on.
Stop, Mo.
Say hi to everybody, Mo.
So cute.
Bodog. Any benefit to having multiple eBay pages? So we have multiple stores for a couple of reasons. The one reason is because on our our other store that we don't share with the public, we put more wholesale items that we don't want to share with 80,000 people on YouTube. And then the other reason to have a secondary store would be to target a niche. So let's say we, in our one store, we're selling.
So funny you say niche.
Niche?
I say niche.
Niche?
I don't say the word at all.
Niche.
Because it just
I say niche.
Niche.
I don't know.
Niche. All right, maybe I'm wrong.
Gaylord.
So let's say like I have a store that I sell a bunch of different stuff on, and then I want to get into purely gardening supplies, right? Then you would want to open up a purely, MI Gardener supplies store, and then you can get replenishable items and focus on that.
Or vintage only.
Or vintage only, yeah.
Vintage.
Daniel Weiss, thank you for the $2. Ryan, will you make your personal collection video now?
Oh my God, for real.
I know. I'm adding to it this weekend.
Oh.
Or this week. Sorry.
I'll help you film it.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. We'll do it. I'm going to Texas for a week. When I get back from Texas, I'll film that. Maybe I'll find some more cool stuff in Texas to add to it. I've got this amazing vintage Jurassic Park double-sided shirt coming. I'm so excited about it.
That's right. I remember you showing me.
Yeah, it just got shipped today, so I'm excited.
And the gypsy jean. I don't know what color my hair will be next, but I know ultimately it will end up purple.
I like that color.
You like
really
this?
Cool. Yeah.
It's cool.
All right, guys.
My mom said don't do my hair pink. She says I was going to look ugly pink.
Oh, no, I like it.
It matches your skin tone well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you guys again so much for being here. We really appreciate it. It is 9 o'clock. We have to go to bed.
True story.
Please make sure.
This,
Please make sure you hit the thumbs up button before you leave. And if you have questions that we didn't get around to answering after the video goes live, leave it in the comments and we will do our best to get back to you. You guys are the best. Seriously. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so
It's amazing that 700 people will watch us for an hour.
And they're still here.
It's so awesome.
Still here.
Very cool. But we really appreciate it, guys. Thanks again. And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye.